Hello there, my Sagittarius collective. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Seven of Pentacles there at the Six of Cups. This is a love reading, so take what's yours and leave what's not. Sagittarius. You're in a one-sided relationship or partnership. Sagittarius, you guys have been pulling the double heartbreak vibes. Pay attention to where the Venus, where's Venus at with your astrology? So you know your sun, moon, rising, Venus, right? In Western and Vedic with you. Some of you emphasis on Vedic astrology. That could be for a handful of you if you don't know your Vedic astrology. Emphasis on Venus as well, and what's in Venus right now when it comes to you. Especially if you're pulling like Gemini vibes. So if your Gemini is in Venus, things aren't working out. Those of you that go from one sort of relationship, partnership into yet another one. Those of you with regard to this Pentacle energy with you. I don't know if you're dating in the workplace or some of you, the Pentacle could be the astrology or something with the Seven of Pentacles there, and then you got the Six of Pentacles. But then you got the Seven of Swords. This is giving makeup to breakup vibes as well here, Sagittarius. So take what's yours and leave what's not, especially if you've gotten out of one relationship and you've gone immediately into another one. Because I feel like you've kind of done that. And then there's that, you notice the heart on that cup? Take the time that you need. Definitely do the healing that you need to do. Some of you with the Queen of Cups, the Page of Wands there at the Ace of Pentacles. To the Leo, to the Taurus vibes. There with the Nine of Wands. Capricorn, this could be someone that you're dating. Did they get out of a relationship or partnership and immediately come towards you to create some sort of relationship or partnership? I feel like a lot of you, this is dealing with X energy as well, because you had the Six of Cups there with the Seven of Pentacles. This is giving makeup to breakup vibes as well. I feel like once you learn to navigate this, once you understand why, if you keep going back to the same ex, if you understand at least the last three failed relationships or partnerships, and then moving forward when it comes to newer options or opportunities, definitely taking your time with the Leo energy there and the Taurus vibes there with the Nine of Wands, especially there at the Ace of Pentacles. Don't mix your finance and your feelings here as well, Sagittarius. I feel like there's abundance energy with you, Sagittarius, but at the same time I feel like you need to pay heed to the choices that you're making, because you're pulling Wheel of Fortune vibes, but at the same time you always got the Capricorn energy around the Wheel of Fortune. Those of you, definitely, if you're playing an X energy, you keep going back and forth to an X. Some of you, it could be a Leo and it could be a Taurus vibe that you need to pay attention to there with that Nine of Wands. Look, you bring the happiness, but I feel like you definitely need to be making smarter choices here, because you keep pulling the double heartbreak vibes, but it feels like Venus energy. If Gemini is in your Venus, Western or Vedic, or those of you, if you have like the same sign in Western and Vedic in your Venus, some of you might find more clarity with the astrology of something, Sagittarius, because to be quite honest with you, there's like success energy here for you. There's like abundance energy here for you, but at the same time, you have to overcome like two distinct options or opportunities that are kind of obstacles in your way to achieving a dream or goal. Some of you, I don't feel like somebody's single as well, so I take my time with regard to any new option or new opportunity, just so it's not like the makeup to breakup vibe. This doesn't need to be your energy, Sagittarius. If you start dating somebody, I feel like you're dating a lot. So you have to be in relationships or partnerships. You have to be out there actively dating. So you're open to the possibilities. You're dating. You're accepting offers. You're accepting invitations, that type of vibe here, Sagittarius. Those of you dating in the workplace, pay attention to that with you as well. Because you always pull this Pentacle energy, and then with the Cups vibe, the only Cups vibe you have here is your energy. So loving yourself, giving to yourself. Some of you understanding your last 3 failed relationships or partnerships. Especially if you've gone back to exes. That is sort of what you do. So there's at least 2 exes here that some of you just kind of go back and forth with. Or Sagittarius, with regard to an option or opportunity with you, someone could just keep going like back and forth to their exes. Take what's yours and leave what's not. The clarity comes and there's happiness here. You just got to make sure that you're making smart choices. Oh, look, there you are at the bottom of this deck. Yeah, they're at that 7 of Cups. Lord have mercy. Sagittarius. Take what's yours and leave what's not, because you have to be dating. You have to be in relationships or partnerships in this. Or if you're like thinking of dating. But for a lot of you, this is your dating. You got out of one relationship or partnership. And some of you, you go into another one. There's like no waiting period on this for you. So you're single one day and you're in a relationship the next. I feel like the familiarity with you on that is that both partners or both options or opportunities share the same energy with that Taurus energy and the Leo vibes there. So you're comfortable with kind of the toxicity. That's why that relationship, it feels so comfortable to you. But mindful of the toxicity from that last relationship or partnership. Because you could just be so used to that's what you're kind of attracted to. But take your time. Especially if you don't put much time, like single space, in between each one of your relationships or partnerships. You get single and then you're on to the next. And this is kind of foolishly falling in love as well with that 7 of Swords. Definitely don't mix your feelings and your finances, though. You got some interesting choices to make, so make sure you're making those interesting choices. The Empress there at the Ace of Pentacles. Definitely a fertile vibe with you. So prioritizing yourself. Hey, there at the 2 of Cups. Kind of feel like there's an offer and opportunity when it comes to you, but you haven't met them yet. Some of you think you have. But the toxicity of your last relationship or partnership is why you feel so comfortable in that new one. So with the Empress energy, you usually pull Empress or Emperor vibes. Sagittarius, those of you that have a very kind of unique choice in partners, there's a lot of passive aggressiveness there. It's kind of like you want to be dominated, but at the same time, you get the bickering energy. You're not happy unless there's some sort of tension in that relationship or partnership. That's what kind of makes it work. But at the same time, that's what also isn't very healthy for you. Because there's a lot of arguments, but you argue over like rather insignificant things in the relationship or partnership. But it feels like if you have Gemini and Venus. Over the 2 of Cups, yeah, there's the 8 of Swords. Those of you going back to X energy with the 6 of Swords, the 8 of Swords. Double Tower vibes here, so, I mean, now's not the time. There's the 9 of Swords. There's to the Leo vibes. Sit your ass down. To the 5 of Pentacles. There to the 10 of Swords. There to the 10 of Wands. There to the 9 of Wands. I feel like you need to stay single for a minute. Double 9 of Wands. Double Tower vibes to change it. This is given the double heartbreak vibes. But you have to be going from one relationship into another. This isn't like your vibe. If you get out of a relationship or partnership and you're taking a little time to kind of understand yourself, instead of getting out of one and going into another one with no like time to sort of recuperate and recover energy there, especially with that 9 of Wands. Oh, Sagittarius. There's good options. There's good opportunities. Some of you, it's just not now. The 4 of Swords there with the 6 of Wands. Trusting your instincts, trusting your intuition. I feel like you need to, if you can just date, like go on a bunch of dates and have like 0 expectations, especially if you're wanting to get out there and date. So, because I feel like some of you, you go from one really dominant relationship or partnership and you easily go into another one. because you're so comfortable with that. There's a lot of bickering and just nonsensical sort of disagreements. It's more like it's kind of like a power struggle with you. You like the dominant energy, but yet you don't want to be dominated. It's almost like a kink energy with you, Sagittarius. There's the Eight of Pentacles. Some of you, no dating in the workplace. No dating in the workplace. Mindful, some of you, this could be like work options or work opportunities with you as well. So, with the Hierophant energy there, and then you pulled the Empress vibe, those of you that go from... you like to be the boss energy here. But at the same time, like, take your time with something. Because I feel like you need a break from that Aries energy. Because it's, what's the healthy vibes on this with you? A work-life balance with you. So maybe some of you Sagittariuses, if you're way too involved in your work, maybe finding a work-life balance. I feel like if you're dating more, instead of getting out of one relationship or partnership and only like going into another one without really seeing what your options or your opportunities are. Some of you, I feel like you need to find a more sort of calming type relationship or partnership instead of going for, especially if you're drawn to the Emperor, the Empress vibes. Emperors and Empresses are high maintenance. They're high maintenance relationships or partnerships. No one wants to hear that, but Emperors and Empresses, they don't really do a whole lot of shit on their own. There's always like everybody else that's sort of helping them out. I feel like you need a respite here. Take your time when it comes to the options or the opportunities. This is beautiful. Because I feel like you're in relationships or partnerships, but are they healthy? Some of you, the unhealthiness of it, you're kind of attracted to that. That's why your new partner feels so comfortable. Especially if there's that, it's like a very passive-aggressive, a lot of snarky sort of vibes here. Some of you find that cute and endearing, but it's actually a sign that it's not like a healthy sort of relationship or partnership. So, why are you with that new person? What do you find so attractive about them? And how much of them do you see your ex in? And why do you keep going back to those type of relationships or partnerships? Some of you, this could be the work vibes with you. If you're not really focused on the romantic energy here. You're kind of confusing yourself as well when it comes to your options or your opportunities. This is what's so interesting. Pay attention to your Venus. I feel like you have Gemini in Venus, Western and Vedic. That's the wild card energy. Some of y'all chakra work. Bringing in balance and alignment energy here. Maybe try Reiki. Listen to some the singing bowls, or those of you the chakra alignment. Whatever works for you. The Knight of Swords to the Nine of Cups to the Temperance Angel. If this isn't your energy, Sagittarius, this could be with regard to a new relationship or partnership. Someone's in the double heartbreak vibe. But this is someone that's never single. They get out of one relationship or partnership and go into another one. There's like no sort of time to recoup and understand and sort of focus on what they need to focus on moving forward. And it's a very passive aggressive energy. So there's a lot of some of you really weird sort of argumentative energy over rather insignificant things. That's what kind of it's almost like exploring your kinks here, but don't date your kink. You know what I mean? There's abundance energy here for you. So prioritize the tangibles, really good work vibes. Those of you, if this isn't like a romantic relationship or partnership, this could be with a job option or a job opportunity, especially if you're embodying that Empress energy. So don't get out of one sort of not so positive work situation and go into yet another. Especially if you like that. It's like you like the challenge of something, but at the same time, that's what sort of wears you down. You think you like it, but it's not like a healthy vibe. So if you go from one management position where it was very tough, maybe take a break on your next sort of option or opportunity so that you're not, there's a stress level to this that you're kind of comfortable with. But is it like a healthy vibe with you? I feel like some of you think it is, but at the same time, it kind of clouds your judgment. Um, so it feels like pay attention to the Venus, wherever the hell Venus is with you. Especially if you got like Gemini's in Venus. Some of you prioritizing Vedic energy. I don't know if you pay attention to your Vedic astrology. I almost feel like you need to. Take your time with something. Take your time with something. Pay attention to the astrology. And who gets out of one relationship or partnership and goes right into another one without any sort of time in between? Gemini is the opposite of you on the zodiac as well, Sagittarius. So some of you, maybe your moon nodes have switched up. Again with the double heartbreak vibes with you, Sagittarius. Some of you could have experienced these two heartbreaks. So maybe now you're learning to prioritize yourself. Those of you, if this ain't romantic vibes, this could be work energy with you. You're kind of, don't be stressing yourself out here. Because you're so used to that. You're so used to that. So something feels good, but it's like the not so positive vibes of the last sort of option or opportunity that you're coming from. You're familiar with that, so it doesn't feel as negative as it should for you. It actually feels a little bit more comfortable than what it should be. You're dating in this vibe. You're dating. Those of you that's pulled your energy back, so now you're making like smarter, healthier choices. If you're getting single, stay single for a minute. If this isn't your energy, Sagittarius, this could be the next person that you date. So, you know, how much time did they spend single before they started this sort of relationship or partnership with you? This is a relationship or partnership that moves way faster than it should. It moves way faster than it should. It's like the snarkiness with it. Some of you may think it's cute, but it's actually a sign of a not so healthy relationship or partnership. Ooh, Sagittarius, take what's yours and leave what's not. What's over the Two of Wands? So you're dating, or you're newly single, maybe you're wanting to date. I feel like you should date, but some of you, like, I mean, you need to go on a lot of dates. Don't just go like on one or two and think you found like the perfect partner. Because if you're feeling that energy, especially if you're coming from a not so positive relationship or partnership, you're comfortable in that sort of toxicity of the last relationship or partnership. That's why the new one feels so comfortable. You know what I mean? So, but you got to know you, and you got to be dating. This is a dating vibe. If this isn't your energy, this could be your next sort of partner, the next person you start dating, and you kind of notice the energy here. It's with the snarkiness, and some of you don't date your kink. Don't date your kink. Hey, there's the Aquarius vibes. That's giving like a Aquarius and Scorpio vibes. Aquarius, Scorpio vibes, or Pisces energy with you. Those of you that got single around the Aquarius full moon, Knight of Wands to the Sun vibe. Yeah, you bring the clarity in here. So you should be dating, a lot of dates, taking your time with regard to options or opportunities. And why do you feel so comfortable with that new partner? Especially if you're coming from a relationship or partnership that wasn't it wasn't beneficial to you. If this isn't dating vibes, this could definitely be work energy with you. So one crappy boss, or those of you that are the boss and you get like a promotion, but I don't know, you need to find like a work-life balance. You need to find that work-life balance and bring that sort of work-life balance in for you. Some of you, maybe no dating in the workplace, right? Anything else for Sagittarius here? This is a good energy if you're single, and if you're paying attention, you should definitely be paying attention with regard to new options or new opportunities. Kind of just take your time, especially if you're undecided or you're not quite sure. Mindful of someone that gets out of a relationship or partnership and goes into one. They're never single. They're never single. So you got grandmas. You don't have to face everything alone. Comforting, nurturing energy there and support. Whatever the Emperor, Empress energy represents to you. The Aries vibe with you. The Aries vibe with you. It's the snarkiness on something. It's the snarkiness on something. What do you like about your new partner? But what do they have in common with your ex? Especially if it's not a healthy relationship or partnership. They're that 9 of Wands to the 9 of Wands. So you get out of one not so healthy relationship or partnership to go into another one. This isn't your energy. Those of you, the next person you date, maybe you're noticing that, or this is something you need to pay attention to. It is given like breakup to makeup vibes as well. So take what's yours and leave what's not. There's abundance if you pay attention to it. And there's a relationship or partnership. But maybe some of you not now. You have to understand yourself a little bit more. You have to understand yourself a little bit more.